Oh, honey, hold on to your teacups because London's royal walls are shaking. Yes, you heard me right. The whispers from Westminster have turned into an actual political storm. The UK Parliament, yes, the lawmakers themselves are reportedly gearing up to do what even the monarchy wouldn't dare: strip Prince Harry and Meghan Markle of their royal titles. After years of tell-all interviews, Netflix deals, and red carpet drama, it looks like the patience of Britain's establishment has finally run out. What started as quiet gossip has now become an official paper trail. Documents are being drawn, pens are moving, and this time, darling, it's not just gossip, it's government business. If this move goes through, Harry and Meghan could lose everything that still ties them to royalty: the titles, the status, the recognition, the legacy, everything gone. So grab your tea, because this story isn't just about titles or tradition, it's about revenge, power, and one royal heir who's finally done playing nice. Let's rewind the royal clock and see how this storm started brewing behind those old Parliament walls. The brewing storm inside London's Parliament building. Something big is cooking, and not the good kind. Sources close to Westminster say lawmakers fed up with what they call the Sussex Circus have quietly started working on a letters patent reform bill. Think of it as a royal reset, a single law that could wipe out controversial titles in one clean sweep. This isn't just about Harry and Meghan, oh no. This could hit Prince Andrew, the York sisters, and anyone else tangled in royal scandal. It's being compared to the abdication crisis of 1936, when a king gave up his throne for love. But this time, it's not about romance, it's about respect. For years, the monarchy kept its stiff upper lip while Harry and Meghan cashed in abroad interviews, series, book deals. But now, Parliament's message is crystal clear: if you mock the institution, you don't get to profit from it. And here's where it gets deliciously royal. Prince William, the quiet storm. While the press focuses on Parliament, palace insiders are whispering that this entire move has Prince William's fingerprints all over it. For months, William has been watching his younger brother from afar: the interviews, the accusations, the endless family drama. And finally, the future king snapped. Enough was enough. Behind that calm royal smile, William is reportedly fuming. Those close to him say he's outwardly composed, but boiling inside. He believes the monarchy can't move forward while the Sussexes continue to drag the royal name through the mud. And he's not alone. Senior courtiers are backing him up, saying the monarchy needs to cut off the rot to save the roots. And let's be honest, William isn't just reacting, he's strategizing. He's tired of his father's soft diplomacy and hesitations. Sources say he's been pushing King Charles to take a stronger stance for months. But when Charles wouldn't act, William did. He began building quiet alliances, talking to Parliament members who still believe in preserving royal dignity. And when William's patience runs out, he doesn't shout, he moves. And this move, it might finally end the Sussex saga for good: the royal reform plan. So how exactly does Parliament plan to take on the palace? With paperwork and precision. Insiders say lawyers are working on what's being dubbed a one-bill solution, a single, powerful royal reform act designed to strip titles and reset ranks in one stroke. In Westminster, they're calling it a constitutional spring cleaning. The plan? Erase every title scandal at once, from Prince Andrew's disgrace to Meghan and Harry's royalty-for-profit lifestyle. And the wild part is, this isn't without precedent. Back in 1917, King George V created the letters patent, defining who could be called prince or princess. That law is still active today. But Parliament, it seems, wants to rewrite it for the modern age, one where titles must be earned through service, not sold through media deals. Imagine that the same law that gave Archie and Lilibet the right to be called prince and princess could now take it away. Talk about royal karma. King Charles, the torn monarch. Now let's talk about the royal elephant in the room, King Charles himself. While Parliament sharpens its pens and William sharpens his resolve, Charles is stuck right in the middle. Insiders describe him as a man torn between love and legacy. On one side, he's a father who still loves his son. On the other, he's a king facing national humiliation. Aides are reportedly begging him to take control to act before Parliament does it for him. But Charles worries about backlash, especially from the US. Insider claims he's terrified of headlines, screaming "King punishes the Black Duchess." William, however, has lost patience with all this hesitation. To him, weakness is how empires fall, and when Charles hesitates, William acts. Behind palace gates, William has been meeting quietly with sympathetic lawmakers, the kind who still believe the crown should mean something. And with that, the heir became the hammer doing what the king won't, to save what the king can't. Inside the palace, there's no shouting, no open feud, just cold, icy silence. Because in royal life, silence is the argument. Meghan in panic mode. Meanwhile, across the Atlantic, Meghan Markle is reportedly losing it. Her entire empire, the podcasts, the documentaries, the luxury brand deals, all revolve around one shining word, Duchess. And that's exactly what's on the chopping block. Sources say Parliament sees Meghan's use of her royal title for profit as the perfect example of what's gone wrong with the modern monarchy. Her title has become more trademark than tradition. Apparently, Meghan even went as far as to legally use Duchess of Sussex as her surname on some documents, and that, my dear, did not go over well in Westminster. One insider quipped, "She turned royalty into retail." But behind the palace walls, no one's laughing. William's legal team is said to be working overtime, making sure that if the bill passes, Meghan's ability to use her royal title commercially will vanish overnight. And you can just imagine how that landed in Montecito. Reports say Meghan has already held emergency PR meetings, prepped damage control, and even started editing her upcoming business plans to remove royal references. It's not just a financial blow, it's an identity crisis. For years, she's branded herself as the Duchess who walked away. But what happens when the crown she walked away from finally walks away from her? And then there's Prince Harry, the man who traded royal duty for Hollywood dreams. Insiders say he's now realizing the painful truth. Without his title, he's just another celebrity trying to sell a story. He's reportedly been calling the palace again and again, desperate to talk to his father. Some describe his tone as pleading, others say he sounds broken. He's allegedly told friends that losing the title Prince would destroy everything: the speaking gigs, the book deals, the influence. But William? He's not flinching. Sources close to him say he's ice cold about it. He told a senior aide he made his choice, now he has to live with it. That line alone says it all. To William, Harry isn't a brother anymore, he's a liability. To Parliament, he's Exhibit A, the proof that royalty without restraint leads to chaos. And King Charles? He's caught in a heartbreaking tug-of-war, a king who can't be a father and a father who can't be a king. The children's titles, a new royal crisis. But wait, it gets even more emotional. This scandal isn't just about Harry and Meghan anymore, it's about their children, Archie and Lilibet. The two little ones who've grown up under California sunshine more than British rain are suddenly caught in the middle of a constitutional firestorm. Meghan insists that their royal birthright is sacred, that her children deserve their titles. But Parliament doesn't agree. Lawmakers are using King George V's 1,917 letters patent, the same one that defined who gets to be a prince or princess, to argue that royal status only applies to those living and serving in the UK. One insider summed it up brutally: "No crown for California kids." That line alone sent the internet into chaos. If this reform passes, Archie and Lilibet would be the first modern royal children stripped of their titles. For Meghan, this isn't just legal, it's personal. Her image, her motherhood, her entire brand has been wrapped around being a mother to a prince and princess. Without that, she's just Meghan, a mom of two from Montecito. Behind the scenes, aides say she's furious, calling the move an attack on her children. But Parliament's response? It's not punishment, it's policy. The midnight update. And then came the night the world never expected. London quiet, cold, and still. At midnight, the official royal website updates. Two names disappear. No press release, no grand announcement, no ceremony. Just gone. The titles Duke and Duchess of Sussex are erased. Parliament's motion passes quietly, and Buckingham Palace doesn't deny a thing. For Harry and Meghan, it's the end of their royal chapter. Titles gone, brand weakened, the fairy tale fading into tabloid ink. For King Charles, it's a bittersweet relief, his reign finally moving forward, though at the emotional cost only a father could feel. For Prince William, it's a silent victory. Not loud, not boastful, just symbolic. He did what many said could never be done. He saved the crown from itself. And as dawn breaks over Westminster, one question hangs in the golden light of morning. If Parliament and the future king can rewrite the monarchy once, what else might they rewrite next?